Happy Wednesday, Team Indy. I hope all of you had a wonderful Tuesday and you were able to get outside, maybe play a little bit in that snow out there. I know I was able to with my three kiddos and got just hit a few times without knowing from Drew and Liam in the face with snowballs. Today, I just wanted to show a quick review, maybe for some of our newer students, that if you click your Canon Mac symbol at the top left, once you get over into this main page, whether it's recent activity or course dashboard, on the right side here are overdue assignments. So these would be missing assignments. Now, it is the oldest assignment first, so you may have to scroll down to some of the newer ones that you are in need to finish or complete, but that is just another way to check for missing assignments. Along with, when you're in math, you go in here and you click on the far left side, grades instead of gradebook, grades. And then you could go in there to see if you have like a little dash, meaning you did not submit it. Maybe there's a comment in there that I gave you a 50% and it says late or missing and you just need to submit. Today, progress reports are coming out, so I'm just giving you that warning for that sense. So today, once you go into your Wednesday folder, this video will be there. Now, it's locked right now, but on my end, I have created a small just Google slide, and it says you're going to watch this video. That's your first step. Take a look at the directions to upload a picture into Schoology or a Google slide. That's right here. I sent this out through a remind also to your parents. Down here's a little bit of a link. That's the same page that you could save. It's through Google Drive. And then here is the third slide, which is what you're going to work on. Now, I'm hoping that a lot of us use the book that we have at home, or we rewrite the problems down in our notebook. You do not have to actually do the physical copy on the computer. What I'm looking for is for you to do your work in your notebook and then try to upload it into this Google slide and hit submit, or just use that work to submit an assignment. You don't always have to actually submit the Google slide. So with that being said, I'm going to head over to a Jamboard here, and within this Jamboard, I have these problems, this page that I just showed you. Now, you're always able to zoom in. If I go zoom out 50%, it is just making that picture a little bit smaller. You can zoom in using this feature. There are some other shortcuts over here which I like, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up a few of our first problems. So on my iPad, I'm using the Jamboard, and it's going to upload onto the computer that I'm screen recording currently. So number one, and this is what you're going to want to do in your notebook. If you're just rewriting it, if you're doing it in your book, that's fine. But you always want to rewrite that date, especially in the notebook, so you can go back to it. Now I'm going to put number one. Now the problem reads 1 and 44 hundredths divided by 4/10. What I want you to do, if you're rewriting the problem, then you're going to set it up 4/10 on the outside, 1 and 44 hundredths on the inside. My next step is going to be to move this decimal place from the outside to make this decimal a whole number. So one time, bring it up. Now, some students like to rewrite the problem out again, so they get rid of these spots here showing the movement of the decimal. And if you would like, you can. You would then have 4 on the outside and then 14 and 4/10 on the inside. So 4 cannot go into 1. 4 can go into 14 3 times. So that's now 3 times 4 is 12. 14 minus 12 is 2. Okay. And you want to bring that decimal up earlier than Mr. Petruska. Bring down the 4. And now I have to think, how many times can 4 go into 24? I know 4 times 5 is 20. So another time would be 6 times. And that is our final answer. Now, if there was continuation of numbers, you would want to add a 0. But in this case, your answer is 3 and 6/10. So that's number 1. So then you just need to complete numbers 2 through 9. Try your best. If you get stuck, move on. Leave some space for you to actually see those problems later on when you check them. All right? And I hope all of you have a good day. You also can head back into